Okay, so hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing a video on how to improve your fluency in English. Have you ever struggled with kind of speaking to someone or kind of stuttering in the center? Well, I do that sometimes. I stutter. You might have heard me stutter, but does that stop you from really listening to that person? Well, if your stuttering is really complicated and you don't really understand why it's there, probably it's just because your English is not that fluent yet. And here I'm going to be teaching you some tips about how you can go through that block and become fluent in English. Okay, so our first point is being confident. A key point to speaking fluent English is becoming confident in yourself. Right now, I'm looking in front of a camera and speaking to you confidently. If I spoke to you like this, okay, so today we're going to be doing, okay, that's not really clear, and sometimes you need to just straighten up and tell yourself, okay, I have to do this in order for my English to be good. I do that always in Chinese, English when I was little. It takes yourself to be yourself. Okay, our second point is practice some tongue twisters, like how much wood would woodchuck chuck of woodchuck wood. You might have heard of that tongue twister before, and I say it with my sister all the time. It twists your tongue. It's so complicated. The hardest one is like a pickled Peter pipe or something. I forgot. Okay, so practice some tongue twisters. I can give you a tongue twister challenge in the discussion next week or today. Okay, our third point is you have to think in English. I might post a video about how you can think in English, but it's actually really easy. You just have to name all the objects, think of it in English, and don't memorize the words as itself. Think in phrases. It becomes more fluent in your mind, and you process the information faster, and your English gets better. Okay, our fourth point is kind of funny, but you have to be talking to yourself. So, I sometimes do this, don't laugh at me, but I stand in front of the mirror and practice a speech for myself. How is that funny, right? So you can just stand in front of a mirror or just in front of a webcam, like I am now. Kind of talk to yourself like, hello there, Janet, blah, 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 okay? That's a really good point because you're more fluent, you're less scared to talk to someone, and it's yourself anyways, you're talking. Okay, our fifth point is listen to native speakers. If you listen to native speakers, your English is going to be a whole lot better. If you're friends with a native speaker, then you're lucky. Because you might be communicating with them, and their accent, their gestures, and their voice tone can differ about you. Our last point is practice. Practice, practice, practice. How do you practice, though? Well, here comes my website. I just created a new website about some free courses that I haven't created yet, but it's coming out next month. And also, you can check out my EduBlogs, Janet's English class website, where I post all the lessons, audio lessons, video lessons, text lessons, a lot more stuff. Book recommendations every single day from kids all over the world. It will really improve yourself. Now, next is some practicing sentences and a Nimbus Mind advertisement. This is how you go to Nimbus Mind and capture your meditation moments. You can choose your background, you can adjust the sound, and you can choose some backgrounds if you want to get more backgrounds. Go to Meditations on And you can log in, choose something that you might want. For example, you just want a body scan. It will ask you how much time do you have. For example, you can unlock all durations, but I want 5 minutes. So it will start.
Scan. Take a moment to get comfortable.
The speaker will
Gently
speak,
closing your eyes.
and you just follow
Sit with
along.
a straight back.
And this is how you do Nimbus Mind.